Between that one and this one, they look like they like the most fun.
Yeah, this is off-road capable. That's a more dirt-inspired dual sport. So that one, we actually have dirt bike riders. They'll take it on an MX track. You can hit the big jumps. Basically anything you want to do with it.
Yeah. It looks nice. What do they usually go for?
They start at 10,000. That one goes from 10 to 12, depending on what battery configuration you want. These go from 13 to 15. That one's $16,995.
How far can you go?
Up to 171 miles on a single charge.
Oh wow! Shoot, I can get to work and back.
How far is your commute?
That's 140.
So you
70 miles each way.
Yeah, you probably. Oh, so you can charge at work?
Yeah, could, yeah.
So you go full speed all the way to work, no problem.
Yeah.
Charge it up. Be charged by the time you get done with your shift. You're ready to go home.
Zero gas.
About $1.50 worth of electricity on a single charge.
Yeah. That's crazy yet extremely good.
Yeah. So you get the best of both worlds. It's extremely low cost of ownership.
Yeah.
Very, very efficient, but very, very high power at the same time.
That's cool. Wow.
So they're also Bluetooth enabled. We have an iPhone and Android app. You can actually use it as a heads-up display. You can adjust what data do you want to see and where do you want to see it on the screen. You can mount this right on the handlebar and use it as you're riding.
Oh, wow.
You can also adjust the drive setup. So you get in here, do you want to limit the speed to 60 miles an hour, anywhere in between, or all the way up to 95 miles an hour? That one actually goes to 102. Wow. The torque, do you want all the maximum torque available, or do you want to limit the torque? That's going to help increase your range.
You don't mind if I show that? Huh?
No.
That's cool.
So limit your speed down to 60 miles an hour. Say you want to keep it somewhere in the middle. My fat finger
right on over.
75 miles an hour, or do you want it all the way up to 95 miles an hour?
And you can change the torque too, huh?
Yep. So you have 3 mode settings right on the handlebars.
Yeah.
You click through them on the fly as you're riding. So you hit the mode button, roll off the throttle, roll back on. Now that mode is engaged. So let's say you're riding through on a Sunday afternoon, you're hitting some canyons, you know there's some fun twisties coming up. Click it into sport mode, roll off the throttle, roll back on. Now you have all that power at your fingertips. You can rip through that canyon as fast as you want.
Wow.
You come out the other side, you finally look down at your dash, you realize you used more battery than you were expecting.
Yeah.
You got another 50 miles to get home and you start getting nervous.
Yeah.
We call that range anxiety. What you're going to want to do is click it into eco mode, roll off the throttle, roll back on, you can now engage that mode. What that does is it limits your top speed to 60 miles an hour instead of 95. It's going to cut back on your torque, so it's not going to be quite as peppy coming out of the corners.
Yeah.
And then it's going to increase your regen percentages. So when you roll off the throttle, it feels like heavy engine braking, but you're regenning back into the battery.
Oh, okay.
So that's going to help maximize your range. Right on the dash, you'll see your miles remaining based on your current state of charge. We're going to assume the worst case scenario. We don't know if you're going to get any regen braking during that time. If you do, it'll actually increase because your state of charge is going to increase. So your miles remaining will go up.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool.
You can also plug in, what do you pay for a gallon of gasoline in your local market? What does your gas bike get, miles per gallon, for comparison purposes? How much does your electricity cost? It's going to give you an analysis based on your real world usage of the bike. How many charges you put into it, how many miles you ride. For this example, we went 2,500 miles. We saved over $300 by using electricity versus gasoline. Worked out to less than a penny per mile, 0.012 cents per mile. So although the initial investment is more than you're used to for a gas bike, it pays for itself probably 5 times by the time you're done using it.
Wow.
We figure that battery is good for 1,000 complete charge cycles, which works out to about 300,000 miles worth of use. We fully expect the battery, the motor, and the belt to last the life of the bike.
Wow.
So it's a tough pill to swallow up front, but we do have financing available as well.
That's cool.
The more you use it, the more it pays for itself.
Yeah, I can imagine.
We also have a heated seat option and heated grips that you can buy.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't take very much draw from the battery. Then there's a accessory plug outlet. You can plug in an iPhone, radar detector, whatever you need to. We have windscreens like on the police bike. We have side luggage, a rear trunk you can fit your helmet in. All kinds of stuff.
That's nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. If you want to ride, we got the girls walking around with the iPads. You can sign up with them, and we'll help coordinate a demo ride at your local dealer.
Oh, really?
We've got 2 in Jersey, we've got 1 in Brooklyn, we've got 1 in Albany, and another one in Rochester.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I would highly recommend it if you're interested. These things are awesome to ride.
I think the closest one probably to me might be Albany.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm like 2 hours from Albany. Yeah, I'm like 2 hours from Albany and probably 2.5 from Brooklyn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm on state New York.
But do you come down to the city very often?
Yeah.
So you might be able to hit them up when you're down here.
Huh?
You might be able to hit them up when you're down here and
Yeah,
get that
that's
ride.
true. That's true. They have the pamphlets?
Yeah, we got brochures up there.
Oh, okay.
And then there's business cards for the Brooklyn dealer. If you sign up with Amber right there, we'll get in touch with you, answer any of the questions.
There you go. Brian, let me check this joint out.
I heard these things are comfortable.
One hand, Brian.
Yeah, the thing turned around.
Yeah, just one hand, lift it up.
Hey, Bunt. Hey, Bunt. That looked better. The police bike. It looked better than that. I like the rims. I'll tell you what, if I was to get a bike, it would have to be this, right? Trike.